close your eyes. Not to sleep, but to see. Because the world you are about to enter is not outside you. It has no sky, no ground, no limits. And yet, you have lived inside it your entire life. This is your mind. Imagine this. You are standing in a vast space, endless, silent, but not empty. Around you, something is moving. Lights flicker in the distance. Shapes appear, then disappear. Paths begin to form beneath your feet. You take a step, and suddenly, the space responds. Because this place is not just around you, it is you. Every thought you've ever had, every memory, every emotion exists here. Not as words, not as ideas, but as environments. Living, shifting, evolving. This is not imagination. This is structure, a hidden architecture of consciousness. Look closer. Floating in the air are fragments, small glowing objects, each one a thought. Some are clear, bright, easy to understand. Others are distorted, blurry, incomplete. You reach out and touch one, and suddenly you remember a moment, a feeling, a voice. Because thoughts are not just ideas, they are experiences, stored, encoded, waiting. Some drift close to you, easily accessible. Others stay far away, hidden in the distance. And sometimes, without warning, a thought moves on its own, appearing in front of you, demanding attention. Why that thought? Why now? Even here, not everything is under your control. Now, the space begins to change. Paths appear, glowing lines stretching in different directions, each one a choice. You stand still and watch them. Some paths are bright, clear, inviting. Others are dark, uncertain. You take a step toward one, and the others begin to fade. Not gone, but quieter, weaker. Because every decision strengthens one path and weakens the rest. But the truth is, the paths don't appear when you choose. They were already there. Your mind has been building them long before you arrived. From memory, from habit, from emotion. So when you decide, are you creating a path or following one that was already formed? Suddenly, everything shifts. The space around you transforms. The colors change. The light dims or brightens. The air itself feels different. You haven't moved, but the world has. Because this is emotion. Not something you feel inside you, but something that surrounds you. When you are calm, the space is open, still, balanced. When you are anxious, the environment tightens. Walls close in, shadows deepen. When you are happy, everything expands. Light becomes warmer. Movement becomes lighter. Emotions do not just affect your thoughts, they reshape your entire reality. Inside this world, they are not invisible. They are everything. Now, notice something strange. You begin to walk, but the path feels familiar. You've been here before. The same turn, the same direction, the same thought, repeating, again and again and again. This is the loop, a pattern your mind creates, sometimes helpful, sometimes not. A thought leads to another, that leads to another, until you are no longer choosing, you are following. And the longer you stay in the loop, the harder it becomes to leave, because the path grows stronger each time you walk it. But then, something changes. You stop. And for the first time, you don't follow a thought. You don't choose a path. You don't react to the environment. You simply observe. And in that moment, everything slows. The thoughts continue. The paths remain. The emotions shift. But you are separate, watching, aware, present. This is the observer, the part of you that is not the thought, not the emotion, not the decision, but the one who experiences them all. Inside your mind, there is a world, complex, dynamic, alive, a place where thoughts take shape, decisions become paths, and emotions become reality. And this is only the beginning, because deeper inside, there are systems you haven't seen yet, forces you don't fully understand, and truths that may change everything you think you know.
In the world within, nothing is random. Every thought, every feeling, every decision is part of a system you cannot fully see, a system that shapes who you are long before you realize it. And now, we go deeper. Look around. The space begins to change again. The darkness fades, and something takes its place. A landscape, mountains in the distance, paths beneath your feet, scenes stretching far beyond what you can see. This is memory, not a collection of moments, but a world. Each place you walk through is something you've lived, a conversation, a moment, a feeling. Some landscapes are clear, bright, detailed. You can walk through them effortlessly. Others are faded, broken, difficult to understand. You try to move closer, but the details slip away. Because memory is not perfect. It changes. Every time you revisit it, it rewrites itself. And some places you avoid entirely, hidden behind fog, locked away, not gone, just distant. Suddenly, you feel something, a pull, a force, invisible but powerful. It pushes you forward or pulls you back. This is not thought. This is instinct, fear, desire. Two forces constantly shaping your path. Fear appears as resistance, a wall, a shadow, a warning. It tells you to stop, to hesitate, to stay safe. Desire feels different. It pulls you towards something, a light in the distance, a possibility, a promise. But here's the truth. Neither force is always right. Fear can protect you or trap you. Desire can guide you or mislead you. And most of the time, you don't even realize they are controlling your direction. Beneath everything you see, there is something else, something hidden, a system running silently. You don't control it, you don't see it, but it is always working. The subconscious. Imagine a vast network beneath the surface, endless connections, signals moving rapidly, patterns forming automatically. It stores everything, every experience, every reaction, every learned behavior. And from this, it creates shortcuts, habits, responses, automatic actions. You don't think about how to walk. You don't think about how to react instantly, because the subconscious already knows. It predicts, it prepares, it acts before you are even aware. And sometimes it repeats patterns that no longer serve you, because it is not designed to question. It is designed to continue. Now, the world begins to form something new, a shape, a reflection, a version of you, your identity. But look closely. It is not solid. It is built, piece by piece, from memory, from experience, from belief. Every thought you repeat, every emotion you hold, every story you tell yourself adds another layer. I am this. I am not that. I always do this. I never do that. These are not truths. They are patterns. And over time, those patterns become you. But here's the question. If your identity is built, can it change? Because the same system that created it can reshape it. Now, step back. Look at everything. The landscapes of memory, the forces of fear and desire, the subconscious system, the identity you carry. They are not separate. They are connected. Memory shapes fear. Fear shapes decisions. Decisions shape patterns. Patterns shape identity. And identity shapes everything you experience. A loop, a system, a world within a world. And most of it happens without you noticing. Inside your mind, there is more than thoughts. There are systems, forces, structures, all working together to create the person you believe you are. But in part 3, you will discover something even deeper, something that questions everything, not just your thoughts, not just your identity, but the very idea of who you are.
All right. Now we've reached the deepest level of your mind. The part where things get weird. Not, I forgot my keys weird. More like, wait, who even am I weird? You say, this is me. But your brain is like, based on what exactly? Your personality changes depending on who you're with. Your opinions change every few years. Your mood changes every 10 minutes. So what exactly is you? If you remove your memories, your habits, your thoughts, who's left? Your brain. Loading? Please wait. Exactly. You think you're in control. You say, I will not check my phone. 2 seconds later, you check your phone. Why? Because your brain already decided before you even finished the sentence. So technically, you're not always in control. You're just aware of what's happening. It's like watching your own life in real time, with limited editing power. Now, here's the real challenge. Your mind loves patterns. Same thoughts, same habits, same late-night decisions you regret in the morning. Your brain, let's do it again. You, no. Brain, yes. You, okay. But here's the trick. The moment you notice the pattern, you create a gap, a small pause. And in that pause, you can choose something different. It's not easy, but it's possible. And your brain? It hates that. So, let's get this straight. Your mind creates a version of you that changes constantly, gives you thoughts you didn't ask for, makes decisions before you're aware, and repeats the same patterns daily. And somehow, you still believe, I'm fully in control. That's adorable. But here's the twist.
You are not just the thoughts. You are not just the patterns. You are the one watching all of it happen. The observer. The awareness behind the chaos. And the moment you realize that, everything changes. Because now, you're not trapped in the mind. You're seeing it. So, next time your brain says, let's overthink everything at 2 a.m., just smile and say, nice try. Subscribe to Science in Silence, because we don't just explain your mind, we expose it.